Everyone, and a very good afternoon to you guys. Yes, I was supposed to be live with you earlier with the morning wrap, but news has been trickling in rather quickly, so that's why the little delay for in terms of the morning wrap. But let's quickly get into action because we're remember also expecting the squad announcement to take place. I have a bunch of stories that you need to know about. Let's quickly start with the big one. The BCCI has asked KKR to release Mustafizur Rahman. Remember, there's been a lot of furore, a lot of anger because of the ongoing India-Bangladesh tensions and pertaining and basis that there's been a lot of pressure on the BCCI as well. Whether this happened in coordination with the Ministry of Home Affairs and the Ministry of External Affairs, that is something we still don't know. But Devajit Saikia has on record now told India Today that the franchise has been told they've been categorically instructed to get rid of Mustafizur Rahman and arrangements will be made for them to make a replacement signing. That's number one. Number two, the team for the ODIs against New Zealand, which will start next week, is set to be announced any moment now, in fact. And just as a follow up to that, there is one more thing that you need to know. While the squad is there are two players in that squad that you need to know about. Hardik Pandya, who was missing in action in the previous ODI series, and Shreyas Iyer. Let me first talk about the latter. Shreyas Iyer, after that horrific injury that he suffered in Sydney, he's not been in action. Remember, he had to be admitted to the Sydney hospital. He injured his spleen. He's made a miraculous sort of a comeback. The recovery has been rather quick. Initially, we were told that perhaps he will not be available for a good few months. It's not been an awful lot of time. The good news is that he's already played in in a match, in a simulation match. He's already played in. That was yesterday. Now, though, on the 6th of January, he is expected to play in the Vijay Hazare Trophy. And if he clears that particular test as well, there is all likelihood you could perhaps see him in action in the ODI series, which also takes me to tell you that he is all set to be named because of the quick recovery that he's made and his passing the January to return to play match that he had to be a part of. Because he passed that with flying colors, he's all set to be named in the squad that is to take place, the announcement that is to take place. However, don't be surprised if there is an asterisk in front of his name, because it'll be subject to his fitness whether he takes part in the ODI series or not. But he will in all likelihood be named in that squad that is set to be announced rather quickly. Let me now tell you about Hardik Pandya, the other player that we're all looking forward to. By the way, he missed out on the previous series, as I earlier said as well. He is fit, he is available as I understand. However, with Hardik Pandya, there is one concern, which is with regards to his bowling workload. The BCCI medical team are of the opinion that he needs more workload, bowling workload, especially before he gets into the thick of things and is there as a proper performing asset for the Indian team in the 11. They want to be sure, and that's why Hardik Pandya has been asked to play in two more Vijay Hazare matches so that he is able to get that proper workload. As far as Shubman Gill is concerned, I have an update on him as well. While he is set to retain the captaincy, while he is set to be back in the mix of things. Remember, he also, because of the spasm, wasn't part of the ODI series. In his absence, KL Rahul was the captain. Now, though, Gill will also be returning to the squad as the captain, but he missed out on today's game against Sikkim because of food poisoning. That is another thing that we got to know. As far as that particular game is concerned, very interesting. 75 all out. As far as Sikkim are concerned, the record in chief for Punjab was Arshdeep Singh. 5 wickets for him, and it was easy peasy after that for the Punjab team to go ahead and chase that paltry total down. It didn't take a lot of time, just 6.2 overs. Prab Simran was on fire, no pressure, and just at the loss of 1 wicket, Punjab were able to chase this total down. Yograj Singh, always in the news for his comments. This one is another interesting one from him. He's been keeping a close eye on Arjun Tendulkar. They do share a good relationship, as I understand. And now he says that Arjun should be batting more often. He's a good batter because he bats like Sachin Tendulkar, is what he has said. Very quickly now, the last piece of news that I have before I shift to football news. Michael Atherton, the former England great, has said that Khwaja leaves as one of the most significant players, and he's definitely left an impression. He's definitely left his mark on not just Australian cricket but cricket at large. Very quickly now about the ISL. It's a story that we've already done, but just in case you missed that, ISL players have taken to social media. They've all put out a video. I saw Sunil Chetri in it, there was Sandhu in it, and a bunch of other players as well. They've now, as a last ditch effort, they have appealed to the FIFA to intervene, because ISL clubs have said we don't want to take the financial strain. We want it to be a workable solution. It should be financially viable, and at the moment the propositions being made don't really sound financially viable to many of the ISL club owners. That's why a final plea now, it's an emotional one as well, that's been made by the players in a video that is doing the rounds on social media. And the Premier League race is heating up. Arsenal have managed to open up a 4-point lead at the top. They can make it 7 because they take on Bournemouth. It's an away game, but a good opportunity for them to put the pressure on on Manchester City, who will, going into the Chelsea game, perhaps be looking at a 7-point deficit as far as the title race is concerned. A tricky match, that one. Whether they are able to trim the gap down in Manchester City, interesting to see. They'll be hosts to Chelsea, who will be beleaguered because of developments that have happened off the field. First time that they'll be playing in the season without Enzo Maresca. So let's see how that particular match also plays out. I'm always very interested to see how the Premier League season turns out. I look forward to your thoughts on that. And don't forget that there is the team announcement that is expected rather soon. In fact, anytime now we're expecting that notification on our phones of the squad announcement. I'll be live. We'll be dissecting that. We look forward to your company, your thoughts, your analysis. You always offer us a fresh perspective. Let's see what is it that squad for the New Zealand series looks like. Thank you. Bye-bye. Take care.